I taught in kids' church today, and I'm going to be so honest with you. I was pumped. The last couple Sundays, we have been doing a series all about missions. And of course, as a missionary, that just is right in my wheelhouse. I just wanted to share with you what our scripture verse was. For the last month, the kids have been learning Mark 16:15. It says, "Then he said to them, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation." And now I say this every Sunday I'm in kids' church, that it's important to read the Bible, to memorize it, but we also want to understand it. So we broke down the scripture verse together, and we were talking about what the world is in different cultures. It just really got me excited and thinking and knowing how much Japan needs to hear the gospel, because there are like churches nowhere. And that's what Paz International is doing, is planting churches in locations such as Japan, so that, as the scripture says, we can go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Now, it was great in kids' church. We were talking about like, what is our world? So for them, that's going to school, that's going maybe to the grocery store or playing sports. For us, that could be going to work or being with our colleagues or whatever your world looks like. We're encouraged, no matter where we are as Christians, to talk about Jesus, to spread the good news. So we were talking about both. One, talking about being a missionary and being sent, and two, being sent where you're at. As you go to the grocery store, share about Jesus. As you go to work, share about Jesus. As you go about your daily life, share about Jesus. But for many people in the world, hearing about Jesus is still not much of an option. And Japan's one of those places. So I feel so encouraged and empowered to share with you just that vision, that little bit of heartbeat for why I'm going to Japan. It's because people are not hearing about Jesus. There are not enough Christians in Japan to spread the good news of the gospel. And so that's why I will be going to talk to people about Jesus. The baseline of what Mark 16:15 says, to go into all the world and preach to all creation. And that's what I'm going to be doing, helping to church plant, to share about Jesus to all. And no, you might not be sent out as a missionary, but there are those like me who are. So if you want to continue on this journey with me, to connect more, please follow my page, like my stuff. I have an email newsletter that I send out. So DM me if you'd like to get in that newsletter, because I need people to connect with me in support, to pray for me, to give financially, so that I can go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation.